just put some moisturiser on. So this is another get ready with me, guys, if you hadn't already realised that. And I'm using the Nivea Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Sensitive Firming Day Cream. Okay, so we're done with that. So while no one's here, well, one person's here, I'm just going to go in with the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. There really isn't much left. In fact, none will come out of the pipette. So I'm just going to have to put this on the hand. A bit much. Yeah, there's still enough for probably 2 uses. You can see it's just down here. I just have to wait for that to settle in now before doing anything else. So again, I've not put this on my community tab, the fact that I'm doing a get ready with me. So it's going to be interesting to see who comes in. Okay, primer. Primer is like a moisturiser anyway, or this one is. So CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Blurring Serum. So we're going to put some of that. I don't know what you mean, son. Daily stream, daily gym. What are you implying? I don't do daily streams. Not anymore anyway. Used to. How are you, dear friend? I'm okay. How are you? Some people don't believe in face primers or eye primers. I do. I think they help. Face primers help prolong your face makeup, obviously, and eyeshadow primers. Can you see where I've got all the purple veins in my eyes? They help cover that up. Hello, M. Dilton. How are you? Hang on. Sorry about that. I just had to get the makeup I'm using, or at least some of the makeup, which is in this basket here. It's all part of a project pan I'm working on, but I don't think we have an illuminator in here. I'm just checking. No, there isn't. So I'm going to go in with this other project pan one by New Look, just to get some glow on. If you know me, you know I like my glow. Hi Eden, how are you? I mean, look how close I am to finishing that. It took me long enough, well over a year. And I use it every other day. I'm not too bad. I'm waiting on surgery, so I'm quite nervous about that. Right, so I'm still working on this one. There is no other foundation, so I've just done a Shop My Stash, and I'm keeping this in just by itself. If I run out of this one, which I don't think I will, I've got this one. That's just at the side of my desk, which I can use. So this one's from Primark. The worry about this one is Caitlin Costello said she used it for 6 months. Now mine feels incredibly light, but there's no windowing. So I don't know what's going on with that. But also Caitlin said that she used it with another foundation because it was too light for her. So make of that what you will. For your throat, it's actually for my stomach. I've got a polyp in my stomach, and they just want to make sure it's not cancerous, because the polyp in my stomach could be affecting, like, it's kind of all in one, could be affecting the way I'm speaking, so they want to get to the bottom of that. I mean, it's taken them a year. Like, I looked into it last night because I got an email from them. Well, I called them because they called me, and I got an email from them last year to, like, go in for a gastroscopy, which is the same thing I'm going in for this time, but I'm also going in for biopsies, so they need to sedate me. I do not want to be having what they did to me last year when I'm not sedated. Basically, all they did last year is put throat spray down my throat, and I don't think they put it in the right place, because I could feel everything, like the camera going down the throat into the stomach. I was retching in my own throat. I was actually sick of my own throat. It was absolutely disgusting. I was shaking. And with me having epilepsy as well, that's just not good. So I will be asleep. That doesn't mean I won't be nervous. I mean, at the hospital I go to, they make you carry a pillow into surgery. It's like am I gonna come around from this operation? That's the thing though, I've not been in hospital a lot. For operations, I've been in twice. For tonsillitis, when I was very, very young, they removed my tonsils. They removed my sister's tonsils as well, because we just kept getting tonsillitis a lot. So I remember I was 5 or 6 at the time. And then the next operation after that, I was in my 40s. So that was for the nasal polyp. So they want to see, basically, they want to remove the polyp. There might even be more than one polyp at this point. and they want to see if that is affecting the throat, and they also want to do biopsies on it. You know, ooh, add a Q&A sticker, like spicy things. I mean, I'd love to say no, I don't want to go, but anything could be growing in my stomach, right? So I have to go. Right, I'm missing some comments, aren't I? Hi, CA7. Hi, Heather. I couldn't handle that. I can't even swallow pillows because of my gag reflex. I was the same. Right, so I can't swallow pillow. I'm going to say pillows. I can't swallow pills unless they've got a coating on them. My Epilum ones are very, very tiny. They're like the tiniest ones, and they've got a coating on them. They're gastro-resistant, so they'll never make a person be sick. And then, like before that, up to the age of 26, I was on syrup, and it was making such a mess everywhere. Like, I would take it, and it was just making such a mess. So I decided to try the tablets. But the other tablets, like, you get paracetamol sometimes, and they don't come with that coating. I can't take them. I'm gagging, like throwing up practically. And throwing up is a no-no to me, because if I throw up, then I'm going to throw up my Epilum meds as well. I can take, what are the other ones called that I'm actually taking now? The omeprazole. Like capsules. I can take them. They're not coated, but they just go down easier. I'm model. I'm no one's model, Toyota. Hello to you too. Yeah, so these lives, Eden, they're supposed to be Monday and Friday. But yesterday was a bit of a bad day. The get up and go has got up and gone. So like I said, I have shot my stash, but the shot my stash isn't on the channel yet, so I'm not going into any of the new products that I pulled. Otherwise, it's like, what's the point in people watching it? God, I look like death. Right, but we will be using ProjectPan. Well, it's my 10 uses, Project 10 uses, for the most part, I think. So, right, let's do the concealer. This is just part of the That's Expensive Project Pan. Don't mind my nails, they need doing. For some reason, nail polish never lasts on me. Right, who's leaving derogatory messages? Oh, why's your message being held for review, Morag? Shouldn't be. Since when was lovely a derogatory message? And hello to you, lovely. My goodness. Hey Andy, thought I'd pop on, say hello from me and baby. Hope you're good. Oh, thank you, Stacey. I hope you're both well as well. Just brushing these brows out. I'm having takeout tonight with my mum. I am looking forward to that. It's like I don't have many pleasures at the moment, but I'm looking forward to that. Just trying to find my brow glue. Yeah, thanks, not bad. It's bloody cold outside, isn't it? I'm waiting on shopping. How's your mum? How's your mum's cold? It's really, really cold. Really cold. This is why I've got this hoodie on. Because it's like kind of fleece lined inside. My mum's not doing too bad. She's a real trooper, you know. She's been through so much in her life. I mean, the worst was when she was in hospital and nearly died. She nearly died 3 times. They had to bring her back literally 3 times. And then they put a DNI, which is a do not resuscitate, on a file and said, look, you know, if this happens again, we're not going to bring her back. So thankfully, it didn't happen again and she's still with us. So a cold is nothing to her, is what I'm trying to say. Let's just do this. But thank you for asking, Stacey. What are you having? We're having pizza. Well, I'm not. My mum is. My mum's having a Hawaiian. She always gets that. I've started having garlic bread with cheese and mushrooms. Oh my gosh, guys, it's so good. And the reason I'm not having pizza, I absolutely adore pizza. It's one of my favourite foods. Love Italian food. The reason I'm not having it is because they've told me to stay away from rich foods like tomato puree, Indian, you know, spices. I can't have anything like that. It's not going to help me get better. I don't know whether that's going to be for the life of me. I'm hoping, you know, some miracle tablets are going to come out and help me get better. But at the moment, the medications that they've given me are Meprazole and also Gaviscon as well. They think it's just silent reflux. I think there's a little bit more to it than that. And also my speech therapist does as well, because I'm getting pain down here. So silent reflux wouldn't really do that. Normally acid comes up from the stomach, and this is why I'm going in for the operation. Comes up from the stomach and into the throat, and you have the pills to control that, and I'm not noticing a difference, and I've been on them for a week, and it says they can, let me just pull this down a bit. It says it can take like 4 days, but I've been on them longer than 4 days. So I just feel like I'm taking pills for what exactly? Oh, bless her. What a superwoman. I bet you had a hard time. It was awful. You know, I was crying non-stop. Yeah. I actually stayed at the hotel in the hospital. They have this hotel which is really, really nice. At the back of the hospital, and I was staying on my own, and that was hard as well because my family went home to their families and I was there by myself. So I'd be with my mum till like early hours in the morning, like say 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and then the hospital staff would say, look, Andrea, go and get some sleep, she's going to need you in the morning. So I didn't get sleep, you know. I just came back at 8 o'clock the next morning, and I would always get lost. It's like a forest. It's like, how do I get there? I'd always ask the hospital staff, I'm like, I'm lost, how do I get back to ICU? And they're like, it's okay, I'll take you. What do you mean, what in the job centre is this, monkey? Things are getting retracted, so yours has just got retracted as well. Oh, bet that's awful for you. There's nothing wrong with the message. Bye, Isa. Let me just say in this live, if anyone leaves derogatory messages, I'm going to get you out. It's as simple as that. Stupid kids again, I know, right? Right, so I'm going to use this powder I brought in. So Lisa, my friend, bought it me a couple of years ago. So it's a Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder. So in fair, like, to me this looks like a banana powder. I mean, it looks very yellow. I don't know if this is going to change the colour of my foundation, but my foundation's pretty light anyway. Oh wait, I don't think the brushes are there. So if I don't like this, I think I've got someone I can give it to. Oh, and then I have chips as well with red salt on them. That's really nice from the takeout. So I read online the other day, I don't know if it's all a chain of Pizza Huts, but definitely the one near where I live. It's closing down. I'm so sad. I love a good Pizza Hut. But then again, they have told me to stop eating, you know, pizza, at least until they get to the bottom of it and control the situation. Because as you all know, for the last year now, I've been in a lot of pain. I don't know, I think it's okay, but there isn't really, I mean, you can see, like on some sections, there isn't really that much, but then you go around here and it's full. I wouldn't say there's that much left. Like, can you see how I've shook it up? And I'd probably say there's, yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but it's here. There's about half. So I might just leave it in until it's gone. I don't need all the powders that I've got. That looks good, to be honest. Thank you. I mean, does it have any claims? Right, I'll tell you. Mineral-based formula helps control shining, smooth skin texture. Lightweight, translucent coverage. Fresh, natural look. Can be used alone or over foundation. That's it. So it doesn't say that it, you know, it minimises pores or anything like that. Hello, hope you're okay. Hi, Tassos. We are getting snow tonight. It's freezing, Andy. Wowza, are you? It's not going to be good, is it? It's been raining here a lot, which I've not enjoyed. I mean, no one enjoys rain, do they? I'm just going to put that there. Right, let me see if I've got a brush for this bronzer. Okay, so I'm really struggling with this and it's expensive, so I put this into the Project 10 Uses. I feel like it's too warm. Look at that. I feel like it's too warm for me. So we're just gonna, I'm not doing contour today, we're just doing bronzer. Look how warm it is on my skin. Reminds me of, I don't know if you've been watching me as long as the Chanel Tan de Chanel bronzer days. And I hated that as well. And I've barely used any of this. I'll roll it down. You can see I barely used any, so I definitely want to get 10 uses out of it, and then I'll know how I feel about it. What is YouTube doing? Have you tried the new NYX Wonder Snatch powder? I've heard it's really good. No, I've heard it's good as well. I'm not going to try it. I must have, I'll tell you how many I've got. Well, we're using one now. So, 16. 16, like, they're not all loose, but 16 pressed and loose powders combination. So I do not want to be getting another loose powder for as long, or any powder, come to that, for as long as I live. Not as long as I live, but as long as I've got so many. I mean, to be honest, I don't think I need it anyway. I put it on because it's in my drawer and I want to use it up. I don't get oily or anything like that. Damn it. The Fit Me powder I meant. Whoa, Andy. Yeah, don't do it. No, I'm not going to. One loose powder that I do really like is the Fenty Beauty one. It's really, really good. It's in the shade Butter. I've only got a travel size of that and it's lasted me years. Well, a good couple of years anyway. Gonna have to shoot off, Andy, but was good seeing you again. We'll pop on another live or drop you a comment during the week. Keep safe, honey, and look after yourself. Love, Stace. Thank you, Stace. We'll speak soon, I'm sure. That bronzer looks fine on camera, to be honest. But can you see what I'm doing with it, Morag? I'm really going like that. You shouldn't have to work so hard with a bronzer. Hi, Elise. How are you? Just saying how much I dislike this bronzer. It's way too warm. Can we do something up here? Right, let me get a brush to blend this out. I think I put too much on. I think rather than me doing that and that, maybe next time just do it in the middle somewhere. See, with bronzers, they're really tricky with me. If they're too warm, I mean, that looks alright, I think. If they're too warm, I can end up looking, I don't know why I'm doing that, I've not even gone down there. I can end up looking really orange. Or if they're too muddy, I can end up looking dirty. It's like, you've just got to find the right one. I feel like Goldilocks sometimes. So, right, we've got the bronzer on. I'm now going to go in. I'm not using this. I was going to use this palette here. Not using that for the bronzer. That's already had 10 uses. And you'll see that in the update. We'll go in with the Hourglass bronzer. I love this one for the bronzer. So, I'm going to have to, because I use this brush normally, I'm going to have to just run this through the colour switch. Grab a drink of water. That hurt. So it was going down my throat and it hurt when it came into here. Okay. Stay there. I got the Revolution Cream 1 bronzer in medium and it's a mustard colour. I'm going to bin it. Oh, dear me. You should have got a fair. Because you're not that dark, are you? You're not that much. Your skin tone isn't that much deeper than mine, is it? Yeah, you don't want to be putting mustard on. Tell you what I've been loving. I've been absolutely loving using my older products lately. And I'm just like, this just goes to show you don't need to buy new things all the time. Using what you have can be fun as well. So now I've got 2 makeup project pans on the go. And kind of a skincare one as well, but and a hair care one. The skincare one, I don't really make a big deal out of it because there's only a few products. I'm just using them up. But there's definitely a lot more projects I'm thinking about doing next year. It was out of HB in a set for £1.99, so I'm not bothered. Well, that's fair enough. Right, what am I doing? Okay, the eyes are going to be very simple because I've got a few things in here that I need to use. Right, so blusher wise, we will go into the magnetic palette. I think I might use Rocketchair, Benefits Rocketchair. I keep getting this headache. I don't know whether it's a tension headache or what, but it's not good. It might just be stress related. Well, that looks nice. Now that that's on, the bronzer actually looks quite nice. So it does all come together. Right, I'm not using the highlighter out of this either because I've used that 10 times. So the bronzer and the highlighter out of the Project Pan 10 uses is not going to get used this month. I'll just make that clear. So we'll go back into this Hourglass palette. Itchy nose. Just need to find my highlighter brush. Which could be anywhere at this point. We'll use this one. So I can show you, I'm going to go into this one here. Could have gone in with the Colourpop Super Shock as well. Right. Okay, why can't I think? Right, I need to go in with an eyeshadow base. which barely any comes out these days, of the Juvia's Place. I actually need to go in with that Huda Beauty powder as well. We'll do that in a minute. I'll never understand why people just come in and waste their time by putting derogatory comments in not only my chat, but anyone's chat. It's like, when I was their age, well, I don't know how old they are, but when I was young, I'd be out with my friends. That's how far, like, that's, you know, being on the phone, being on TikTok, that's what kids do these days. I get that. But what happened to good old hide and seek? Or ball games? I'm still here just watching, not commenting as with Emma. That's not a problem, Eden. I hope Emma's doing okay. Do you have a favourite eyeshadow brand? There are so many brands and new palettes. Well, I haven't tried a new palette in so long now. I have got more Natasha Denona than anything, but are they my favourite brand? I don't know. I've got a lot of Colourpop as well. I'd say Colourpop's probably my favourite kind of a drugstore brand, if you want to call it that. I know in America and possibly Canada as well that they are drugstore, but when it comes to the UK, you've got to order like £70 worth of product to actually get it and not pay shipping fees and customs. I'm just trying to think. I like Glaminatrix. I think their formulas are very, very nice. So Glaminatrix. I've only got one Ensley Rain palette. And Ensley Rain, I used it for a second time not so long ago. Did a few looks with it. And I feel like they're quite chunky. But so can some of Glaminatrix formula. That can be quite chunky. So I don't always like that about them. But I do like how they shift. Like when I've got something on my eyes, I'm like, I do like that. At the moment though, do I have a specific favourite palette? Is kind of what I'm asking myself. I thought it was that Ensley Rain Light in Your Eyes, but I don't think it is. I don't think I've got one, you know, because I've got so many, and this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm not buying at the moment. Like, by the time Christmas comes, I think, hang on, let me work this out. So right, so if I don't buy anything in the Black Friday sale, which I've got no intention to, then it will be 8 months since I bought an eyeshadow palette. The last eyeshadow palette I bought was May 4th. So, and then the last other product I bought was in June, around mid-June I think, and that was a cream blush by Dior. What was your monolith wish list palette you mentioned in your video? It was that Unearthly Cosmetics Shadow Sculpt, but I don't think I'd pay that price. But then there was also the, oh, Tammy's got it, what is it, the Blend Bunny Ellis palette, the Garden of something or other. I really, really want that palette, and I've looked all over for it's out of stock. Whether they're going to get it back in stock anywhere, I think if that came back in stock, that I would get. They do it on Glisten Cosmetics here in the UK, Eden, so I'd probably get it from there more than anywhere else, because Monolith, I mean, yeah, it, like, shipping wouldn't really cost over the earth. I think between £10 and £15, but I know Glisten Cosmetics, it wouldn't cost that. It would probably cost about £3-4 to ship to the UK. Colourpop is not drugstore in Canada. Oh, is it not? Can you not get it from like Shoppers Drug Mart and things like that? Because I know in America, don't they do it in Walmart and things like that? I don't know because I don't live there. I just heard that it was. I thought it might have been that one. Yep, highly recommend Glisten. There isn't anything else on Glisten Cosmetics. There's just that one, and I've kind of registered that if it comes back in stock, let me know and I'll get it. But I'll probably only get that for my birthday. I'll buy it because I've got so much coming. Well, not so much, but I've got two palettes coming for Christmas. And I've got some other makeup coming from my sister, and it's like I don't need more than that because yeah, I feel like I don't need more. I don't want to be bringing a shit ton of makeup into my collection, but I'm not getting anything in February for my birthday, so if I was to see it, I would just put it away for then. I got that Blend Bunny X Ellis palette from Feel Beautiful Canada, but it arrived with two broken. That's honestly what I'm worried about, because Tammy's came broken. I'm now hearing yours came broken. I bet if mine came broken, I I know what I'm like. I know that I would contact that company and just say, look, X amount of shadows have come broken. I'm seriously not happy, because I've told Tammy this in the past and she's mentioned it in her videos, and you know, I don't mind that at all. But like for me personally, if I get a broken palette, I've had one from P. Louise in the past, and I've just not. I've been annoyed and I've just wanted a new palette, but they don't always send new palettes out. They'll give you a refund, which is also fine, but I'd rather have a new palette, you know? So the insurance refunded it, right. Glisten Stark's unearthly now too. Does it? There's nothing I want from there. I thought I wanted Shadow Sculpt. I'm doing a dupe palette of that. Just like I duped the Glaminatrix one. Right, so what I need to go into now, I'm going to cover it up, is the Glowish by Huda Beauty. I absolutely love this finishing powder. No, not at Shoppers or Walmart. Have to order Colourpop online in Canada. Right, so you're in the same situation really, aren't you? If you want anything from there, then you have to order it and pay the shipping. Like, if I order one thing, for instance, there was a palette that I really wanted to get. I loved the artwork on it. And I think that's all I wanted it for. It was the Tangled one that they brought out. I ended up doing my own dupe version of it. And my own dupe version, I feel, I mean, I'm probably a bit biased, but I feel was better because I put multi-chromes in it. But I would have really, really liked that palette, probably just for the artwork. But we're not doing that. We're not just buying something because it's got a nice picture on the front. But also, she's my favourite Disney princess, and I'm like, oh, I still haven't got it. So, right, yeah, we're going to go in with this powder. It's in the shade Fair. I love it. And what I have been looking at, I'm so tempted to get it as well. But it looks different. So, NYX, I've come out with this Bridgerton Duo blusher set thing. Do you know those NYX butter blushers? And they've got shades that I really, really like. There's none in this palette, so I can't show you. But I think one of them is like this tart one. This kind of pink. And then one's slightly lighter. But I went on Superdrug and like it didn't look as dark as it was. So then I went on Boots and one of them looks really, really dark. And it's like, that looks really, really dark. But I love Bridgerton, even though I've not watched the last season, and they're bringing a new season out for 2026. Right, I'm just going to go in with the Dalba First Spray Serum. And I've got a Bridgerton palette, so I thought about getting it briefly. And I'm like, no, you and you know about it. You're not getting it. I Feel Beautiful Canada packages their products so well. I am surprised that shades were broken. They probably didn't look at the palettes. They won't look at every palette that comes into stock, will they? So they'll just take it like, oh, it'll be okay. Like P. Louise do the same thing. They just put it in the warehouse, and when someone orders, it'll get packaged up, and they'll package it well so it doesn't get broken. But if it's already broken when it's gotten there, then there's nothing really they can do about it. But I remember having a conversation with Tammy about it, and she said that she wasn't gonna contact them. So I don't know if she did or she didn't. I would be, to be honest. Right. So need some eyeshadow brushes. I'm not too sure any's even in here. Right, what I want to do first, I want to try something because I might be decluttering it. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, guys. I might absolutely hate it. Right, so I tried this. It's one of those Denessa foils in the shade Venus. So I tried this. You can put it on your lips, your cheeks, wherever you want to put it, you can put it. I'm going to put it on the eyes. And then I'm going to use this as well, this Colourpop Flutterby. And I've got another single to go over the top. But because this is lipstick, because this is liquid, I mean, it's duochrome, it's really pretty. But I just don't know. If I like this, then I might not put this over the top, because I've got this to use as well. I'm supposed to be using this 10 times. This is like the second time I'm using it. Same with this, actually. I really, really like this Essence Melted Chrome. I don't use my singles near enough. That's why I've done basically, when I shop my stash, the singles, Tiny Decisions will pull singles in for me, and I'll have to use them for the month. So yeah, let's go in with a bit of this. Yeah, I think Tammy just pressed it back in. We Canadians, LOL. The thing is with that, you can press it back in. I had a palette like that. I had a Moira palette like that, and the highlighter came shattered. So I'm like, I'll just press it back in. I won't make a big deal out of it. Pressed it back in, and it kept crumbling. So you just got to be very delicate. But at the end of the day, it's up to each individual, isn't it, really, what they want to do. But when a palette is that pricey, and I don't have much money coming in, if shadows came broken to me, that's what I would do. Tammy didn't get hers from I Feel Beautiful, but another Canadian retailer. Oh, she didn't? I thought she did as well. I know she gets quite a lot from there, doesn't she? I'm so behind with Tammy's videos, it's not even funny. I'm like 2 weeks behind. It's not that I don't want to watch them, it's I've just not had time to watch them. So that's the colour. I'm just kind of spreading it thinly on my hands here. Pulled a bit too much out there. I found the other retailer because Blend Bunny shared it on their stories and she really wanted the palette. That's fair enough, isn't it? I'm just hoping they're not going to stop doing it. And if they do, right? I'm getting some singles at Christmas and I think I could dupe it. Especially with the singles I've already got in my collection. What I'm noticing about this is if you want a lot of pigment, you have to put quite a lot on. And I don't know if it dries down, I can't remember. I think before this Project 10 uses video, I'd only used it once. I don't know why I buy things like this. It's like, why are you buying it? Surely. Way too much has come out. Sorry. I like my eyeshadow to be pigmented. I think that's enough. But I've got quite a lot on my hands still. I like it actually. I'm going to see if it dries down. I'm not going to use that other shade because we've got plenty of time to use that other shade. Sorry, I'll just take some water. It's actually good that you found the other retailer in Canada, so that if I Feel Beautiful don't do it, then she's got another choice to actually get it from a different website. Okay, so it won't be dry yet, but what we can do is go on with this brush. And this palette, this Colourpop Flutterby palette, I don't think, well, I know it's probably not in the same as what it came originally. There was glitters in it, so I took the glitters out. But I think it's a mix of Flutterby and Menage a Moi, because my Menage a Moi has no eyeshadow in it at all. So I've obviously mixed and matched. Yeah, I did a look not so long ago with these on my longer form content. This shade here, Angel BB, is absolutely stunning. Let me see if I can show it to you. I think it's a super shock. Look at that. Even that would go nice over that. I love those kind of shades. Yeah, I love shimmers too. I can't... So I was asking my friend Naomi, because she's got this palette that I've been wanting it for goodness knows how long. It's only a little one by Dior. I know, bougie, right? It's a Dior Cashmere one. And I think that's one of the most popular ones. And I've wanted it for a while, but it's all satin. She did a look for me, and as beautiful as the look was, and it looked beautiful on her, because Naomi's dead sophisticated. You know what I mean? I can't even say it. Sophisticated. It looked nice on her, but it had no shimmer in the palette, and I'm like, my heart is breaking for you. Monolith have started to ship to New Zealand. I saw that in your stories. You've ordered from them, haven't you? Right, let's go into some mattes. I'll start off with Just Imagine. I've really started to like mauve as well, whereas I didn't before. Probably should have done these mats before I normally do. Can always go in with some more of that Denasomeric though. Everyone thinks it's bonfire night out there, setting fireworks out. I used to only wear mattes, no more. I have to add shimmers. I have never been one of those types of people that can wear mattes. I don't know, I just love the bling. I love it. Oh, sorry, I'm not telling you what I'm going in with next. Hang on. Wild Wing, this one. So it's just a bit darker. I don't know what I'll be like when I get a bit older. I mean, I'm not exactly a spring chicken now. Damn it, my arm, because I've reached over too far. I'm going in with some brushes from here. So I just want to blend that out a bit. Yeah, the matte has gone down here a bit, so I'm hoping I can cover that up. Don't necessarily want to go darker than that in the crease. Did I put it away? Yeah. First of all, let me just try and see if it's settled down yet. Yeah, and I can feel sparkles in it. There's, I wouldn't say grit, but there's definitely sparkle in there. So I'm going to pop a little bit more on. Ugh, way too much. I wouldn't buy another one of these. I think when Beauty Bay, when you saved your reward points, I had enough reward points for it. I think that's how it came to be in my collection. It's not a bad look. And when I say it's great, I don't mean like great big chunky glitters. I don't think it's too bad. Oh, it says it's waterproof too. And I think if you look at it, I don't know on camera, like I can see like the pink and then like kind of a brown reflect. Anyway, that's that. For inner corner, do we have anything? Could try and use this Sunflower shade. From memory, from me using it last week, it's really nice and brightening. Not that brush. Come on, just take them all out and pick a brush. Sunflower. Yes, I did. It's in New Zealand already, but not delivered yet. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I think I've decided not to get anything for Black Friday. The way I see it, I'm not even feeling overwhelmed. Like, there's been times when I've just felt overwhelmed with my collection. It's not that. It's just the money can be spent better elsewhere, I think, for me. But if that Blend Bunny one comes in, you know, I'm going to be like this on the keyboard. Okay, mascara then. I will do my Holy Grail. So the Holy Grail one, I've used it now for quite a while, is 17 Bigger Better Lash. I will never be happy with a matte eye look, lol. I need shimmer. Yeah, I don't know. I should do it one day. I should do an all matte eye look. And if I don't like it, I can always just put shimmer over the top. Like I did one. I did a satin look. There was a satin in the I Need a Warm palette, and I'm like, oh, I don't like that. We need to get some shimmer on these eyelids. Because, I mean, to me, satins are just as bad as mattes. It's like you may as well have put mattes in there instead of satins. I read once you get past a certain age, you're supposed to use matte eyeshadow. Or not wear eyeshadow at all. I can't imagine me not wearing any eyeshadow because I wouldn't wear makeup then. You know, it's like when I do my makeup and do my eyeshadow last, I feel like my eyelids are blank. They offered free shipping to me, which is unheard of. Wow, that's good. I Feel Beautiful Canada is supposed to get the Blend Bunny or Shimmer palette in November. I emailed them. I should just email Glisten Cosmetics and say you're getting it back in. I wouldn't want to order from I Feel Beautiful because of fees and all that nonsense, tariffs. I don't want it that much that I'm going to be paying above and beyond for it. I can do without it, you know. Like I said, you know, I've got a big collection, so I can do without it. And I'm getting the Danessa Myricks Freedom palette for Christmas off my mum. That the one from last year, not this year. I don't feel like I need the one from this year. It's not doing anything for me. I need to go in with some of these darker shades, I think, for the lash line. Maybe I'll feel different next year. Maybe like at Christmas you'll see. Look what I've got, Danessa Myricks. Because I am a big fan of Danessa Myricks formula. I haven't told you again what eyeshadows I'm going in with. So Wild Wing and Made to Last. Right, so you asked me that question earlier, Elise, who's my favourite? And I would say Danessa Myricks. Then. I just hope this new palette that I'm getting at Christmas doesn't let me down. I don't think it will. Tammy did quite a few looks for me when I asked her to. I hate wearing eyeshadow down here. So every time I do it, it's like, ugh, you're killing me, making my eyes water. And now it's just lipstick. I don't know if I've got a lipstick here though that I can put on. I think Whirl's going to be too dark. I kept MAC Whirling from last month. Yeah, too dark. Right, let's go in my drawers. That might go. I've not worn that in a hot minute. Wet n Wild Cloud Pout Marshmallow Lip Mousse. Do you know what these remind me of? The NYX. I've been wearing it recently. Where is it? Anyway, it's somewhere. NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade, well, I don't think it's a dupe or anything, but I used the shade Los Angeles. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, it smells. I think it smells of marshmallow. I got this not so long ago. It was, I think, April. So just before my no-buy, when I went into Manchester City Centre, me and my mum went to the theatre. This one is called, what a name, Girl, You're Whipped. So that one looks like that. I'll just put that back in. I don't tend to take lipsticks to my mum's now because I don't want to lose them. So let's just bring this down. Right, so that is the look. I don't think I'm going to put... I like it. I don't... And it's dry as well. It's not like it's wet. If it would have been wet, I probably would have put that Essence one over the top. I am going to have to do that probably in a look. Just do this and then the Essence one over the top and see how they play together. But I do like how it looks. It's really, really pretty. Right, that's the end, guys. Thank you for joining me. It's meant an awful lot. I do these lives. They're meant to be Monday and Friday, but sometimes they're Monday and Saturday. It's not always around this time. Normally, I'd only be getting ready to start live at 8 PM UK time, so like in 15 minutes. But I had to do it early just because I'm going to my mum's for a nice takeout. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all again soon, hopefully. Bye for now.